Kevin, what do you think was kind of the stem of the sluggishness there for a good chunk of that day?
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time I've given a team 4 days off for Christmas, and just the way how the schedule fell, playing on the 21st in New York, I just didn't feel like it would be a good idea to bring them all the way back just to practice on the 22nd, considering how beat up we are. So I gave them those 4 days off, and to play 3 days after 4 days off is kind of that's totally on me.
Defensively, that seemed like maybe more concerning than the offensive issue.
No, I'm not concerned about the defense.
Overall, where do you think things stand as you head into non-conference play?
Yeah, I mean, 10-1 in non-conference. Obviously, I feel good about where we are. Obviously we have a really tough road schedule ahead of us, and I think this team's looking forward to getting back to practicing a little bit. This is really our first sluggish game in a long time, and I'll just give it 4 days off.
And what do you think kind of kicked in there with maybe 10 minutes or so to go after they got within 6?
Yeah, I think we got a couple stops and a couple rebounds and got the ball inside. I thought Julian played great. I thought he was dominant down there. And I think Derek kind of picked it up a little bit and gave us that boost we needed.
Kevin, about Julian, what did you see from him today? Because I think many of us in the media sometimes look at him as a guy who grabs rebounds, plays defense, but tonight he also showed he can contribute on offense.
I think the biggest thing is, when you take that many days off, the older guys can handle it. And I think Ju came in ready, rested, and just came out and just played, just physical and aggressive.
And you mentioned sluggishness. Do you trace that to some of the woes from shooting from three-point?
No, I had 4 days off. I mean, you can't give college kids 4 days off. I'm an idiot.
Coach, you've been doing this for a while. From a coaching perspective, as you plot towards March and the different phases of a basketball season, what do you enjoy about this time for like a teaching perspective, and where do you see your team as far as they respond at different levels during a season as you get ready to the final product of the conference play and tournament play?
Yeah, I think I usually really do love this time of year because you get to coach a lot more because they don't have school, and you could really kind of just get them focused on basketball. Unfortunately for us this year, with Braden Chance and Jahari out, practice we've been a little bit more limited practice-wise, but I think this is kind of what you get ready for is, obviously conference play. So great challenge ahead of us, and go out there and play.
Lineup switch to start the second half.
Derek just didn't play good in the first half.
And for Jordan, it seemed like that was a pretty encouraging game on a couple fronts, including that 3 that he made in the first.
Yeah, I mean, I think, again, as much time as Jordan missed, and again, for the bench guys, I think that's why our bench didn't, we have guys that are -21, -11, -6. You have guys who are only getting 10, 12 minutes a game, and then you give them 4 days off, and you expect them to be in the rhythm. It's just not going to happen. So it's good to see Jordan get out there because, again, he's missed a lot of time.
And what are your kind of logistics for heading out west here soon?
We are leaving Tuesday. We're practicing Monday, practicing Tuesday here. We're flying out late, and then practicing Wednesday in Seattle. Yep. And so, and then we're staying out there for a couple days.
Kevin, back to Julian. Offensively, the way things were going for you guys, how important was it for him to give that spark to you guys from the get-go?
No, I think it was good to just see him. He has struggled a little bit early in games, just to kind of see him get a couple early buckets. You can kind of see it just gave him a little bit more confidence. And I've been able to rely on Julian for the last 3 years, so it's just one guy. I know he's going to bring it every night.
And Big Ten play for the rest of the regular season, what becomes more of a focus now? Obviously, each game.
I think rebounding for us. Rebounding and getting to the free throw line. It's something that we've struggled to get to the free throw line a little bit this year. I think just work on, our guards have to rebound the basketball a little bit better, and we have to get to the free throw line a little bit more. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Happy New Year.
Safe travel.